Welcome to another Monday plan with me. This week we're going to be planning for the week of February 18th through the 24th. This is technically the last week in February because then the last few days are in March. And I'm very excited for next month because I have something special planned because it is my birthday month. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, this week we're going to be using this kit from Scribble Prints Co. called Angels. It is her Victoria's Secret theme kit, and I bought this one for the Victoria's Secret fashion show in, when was it, December? But then I got a mystery kit from Glam Planner and decided to use the mystery kit instead. So then I thought this would be cool to use in February, so that's what we're doing. So here's what comes with the kit. These are the full boxes, deco, and some labels here. Extra full box icons and other icons in quartered off boxes. Squared off boxes. Sidebar stuff. More icons. A checklist. Half boxes, quarter boxes, and labels. What is this? Headers, pattern washi, and pattern fancy labels. What is this? Little things. Solid washi and solid labels. Ombre heart checklist. Bottom washi and date covers. And then the glitter sampler which I bought extra. I got Jessica's freebie this time around, which matches. I don't know if I'm pretty sure these came as an extra, like for purchasing the kit in a certain time. So bows, and then this is the little freebie, the Munchkin and Scribbler freebie that came with the kit. So that's everything for this kit. And this week I have absolutely nothing going on, which is fun. So it's gonna be a fairly quick plan with me, I think. I don't know if I should use, I have some washi here, but this is silver and these are gold. So that is out. And then this one is also gold. So I'm gonna say that's out as well. We're just gonna use the bottom washi as is then. So what has happened this week? My brain's been kind of all over the place lately. I've been very stressed out. Very sad, I guess. Very stressed out, very sad. I talked about it in my previous plan with me, everything that's happening, but it's been kind of overwhelming. I've been working a lot of overtime too. What's happened this week? I've been dealing with my accident stuff. I should be picking up my car sometime this week. However, I haven't talked to the shop. They called me a couple of days ago. But nothing has, but they didn't leave a message, so I don't know if I'm supposed to pick up the car or not. I know it's going to be this week sometime. They said 7 to 10 days, and this will be a week since I took the car, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's been a week. Actually, no. A week would have been this Monday. It will be 2 weeks. Which is weird. Okay. On Monday. So I mean, it's also kind of fucked up because I work nights and obviously the rest of the world does not run on nighttime schedule. So figuring out, unless people leave me messages, what is happening. By the time I wake up, everything is closed. And that's just how my life rolls, I guess. So other than that, this past week was Valentine's Day. I went to the movies to see Isn't It Romantic, which I thought was really good. Other than that, last Monday I did my taxes, which is annoying because this is the lowest refund I've gotten in like years. But that's like some political talk I don't need to get into. And then I also went to the eye doctor on Monday. So I got new glasses, which I should also be picking up sometime this week. Just don't know when yet. We will see. We will see. Which one's gonna go? I think I'll make her go up here. So yeah, that's basically my life. Working overtime and trying to keep up with school and work and life. I don't know, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those sped up. Plan with me because I don't really have much to say. I honestly have no rhyme or reason to how I put down my boxes. I just like the pattern of up and down and up again. Like, I just like how it looks very like it looks very symmetrical, I want to say. So the 8th, I'm sorry, the Monday is President's Day, which doesn't really mean anything to me. I happen to be off on Monday and Tuesday, but these types of holidays, which a lot of people get off, we don't really, I mean, I guess that we would love to take time off with the rest of the world, but unfortunately when you work in law enforcement, that's just not how it works. Emergencies and crimes still happen even on President's Day. For shame. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have any. I have these numbers, but then this purple doesn't really match. So I'm gonna have to look through my stash and see what I find in terms of date dots. I just realized that my birthday is 1 month from Monday, which is fun. I'm old, guys. I'm gonna turn 33. I have no idea if I'm gonna do something. Probably not, though. I wanted to go like away for my birthday, but because I have class on Wednesdays, it's not very advisable to leave. There's another full box here. The city, unless I leave Thursday and come back Tuesday. But when am I off? I'm off Monday, Tuesday, which means I would be off Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Not the funnest. Okay. So we're gonna work on the sidebar. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna answer some questions just because I have absolutely nothing to talk about. So this is called the Get to Know Me tag. And the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up between Puerto Rico and Chicago in the United States. My parents shared custody, so we went back and forth for holidays, and can you use this today, Heather? So yeah, we basically flew back and forth between my dad in Puerto Rico and my mom, who lives here in the US. There we go. Okay, so this is for workout, even though it says today. I just wanted to make the header match. All right, so, and then I'm gonna do a school. Header here. Oops, that is way off. Next question, where do you currently live? I currently still live in Chicago. I think this is the place we've stayed at the longest, but we've lived a few different other places. When I'm looking for a checklist to use here. Okay. How tall are you? Oh wait, I skipped one. Number 3 is, who is your first best friend? Oh man, I don't even know. It's been 1,000,005 years, guys. Why would you ask me such things? The first one that I remember in like grammar school, her name was Magali Sanchez. I don't know. So I guess that's my first best friend. because cousins I don't think would count. How tall are you? I am 5'3" and a half. 5'4" if I stand tall. Dogs or cats? I was a dog person for a very long time. And just recently, since my niece got cats, have grown to tolerate them. And now I am a both person. I like both cats and dogs. Funniest moment throughout high school? I don't know. I had a very good high school experience. I'd like to think so. So I laughed a lot. Right, so I laughed a lot through high school. So I don't know what would be considered the funniest moment. Nothing really stands out to me. What year were you born? I was born in 1986. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes. I am now an adult learner because, as I said, I was born in 1986. But I did go to college straight out of high school. However, realized it was not for me. At the time, I was not mentally able. Not mentally able. I was not like mentally prepared to handle going to school after having just graduated from school. So I took some time off because I also don't believe in wasting my time doing something that I know I'm not going to, that I'm going to do so unhappily. So I took time off. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Anyway. So I decided to just not go to school for a long time because, for one, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And what I chose to do that I thought would bring me joy absolutely did not bring me joy. So I gave it up. Just worked for a really long time, and then about 3.5 years ago I decided to go back, and I am now about to graduate from Loyola University and start my master's program in the fall, so that's fun. Okay, next question. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, I'm gonna say, is coffee. That's like what I drink the most. Closely followed by water. Okay. All right, next. What is your spirit animal and why? I don't know. I don't have one yet. I haven't done the ritual to tell me what it is. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I'm gonna actually start doing my meal little things and my TV shows. And I'll keep talking through Oh, actually, I forgot about my work labels. I should probably do this too. So I'm gonna do work labels, TV, and meals, and then continue on with this interrogation. So I'm wearing perfume. What scent is it? If I'm going out fancy, if I'm like dressed up fancy, I'm going to say that it's Coco Mademoiselle. That's my favorite, like fancy going out type. Actually, let's do these first. So Coco Mademoiselle is for my fancy going out, and then just normal everyday I either do Bright Crystal by Versace or Chloe, the original. Those are my two go-to everyday type. Versace more than Chloe. Chloe's more special occasion too, but not as special occasion as Coco Mademoiselle. But my everyday fragrance, I would say, is Bright Crystal by Versace. Tea or coffee? Coffee, always and forever. I do not like tea. I'm not a big tea person unless it's like iced tea. That I don't think that's real tea. I also like the passion tea lemonade from Starbucks. So I cheat on my tea. What are my life goals? Ooh, that's kind of deep. My life goal is to change the way the world views mental health and law enforcement. That is my life goal. Also to graduate from grad school without losing my mind entirely. So those are my current goals. Oh no. Oh well. I'm gonna have to do two. Do this down here. So yeah, my life goal is to change the way that the Latino community and law enforcement view mental health. I'm working towards that. I'm going to school to be a forensic psychologist. I'm just about to start my master's on that. And I actually, if you guys have been here a while, have talked about how I was writing a procedure for my department to change how we handle mental health after serious calls. We call it critical incident stress. And I wrote a procedure on how to handle that and the steps an officer or anyone involved in this critical incident can take to not let it affect them in a negative way. Because I believe that if you just take some preventive steps from the beginning, over time you will learn coping mechanisms that are healthy to deal with these types of stressors, and that it won't lead to the things we see now, which is like the depression and isolation that after years of suppressing these types of feelings, a lot of officers feel. And lead to the rise in suicide and domestic violence and all sorts of alcohol dependency, all sorts of crazy things that happen if you don't healthily deal with the stress of critical incidents. There's a whole long thing. If you want to learn more about that, just watch previous videos. I talked about it in depth. Unfortunately for whoever was watching my videos. What sports do you play or have you played? I used to play lacrosse for like a minute. And then Thursday, what am I doing on Thursday? Thursday I have two. Right, one. Lacrosse, I think is the baseball, I guess, randomly with the people from the block. And that is it. Silver. So, what else do we got? Honestly, okay, so before I keep going with this, because I'm actually going to start putting down, like, I could do some deco while I continue. Oh, please. So, where am I? Have any books you read changed your life? I've read a lot of books. I read a lot. I was a kid in school. I actually broke a record in my grammar school of reading like 100 books in a semester or something crazy like that. So I've read a lot of books, and I think that's the reason I am the way that I am. So I wouldn't say one just changed my life. I say reading in general is very life-changing for me. Let me check this. Right. Okay. Some memorable ones. I love The Giver. The Giver is probably one of my favorite books of all time. What other books? Memoirs of a Geisha, I thought was amazing. What other one? Let's see. I'm trying to think. Memoirs of a Geisha is probably one of my favorite books. I love the Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, life-changing, as many kids feel. What other? Let me take a stroll through my Goodreads so I can. I recently actually just read Michelle Obama's book, and that one actually made me. This has been a while, but that book, there was a whole part where I actually sobbed, which is a little insane. She was talking about how her friend and her friend's mother were both dying of cancer at the same time, and I sobbed like a little baby. So that's me. Let's see what other books. Memoirs of a Geisha, I read at least once a year, so as well as The Giver. I've read that book like a billion times. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. What else? Oh, Where the Wild Things Are is probably, yeah, that's one of my very favorite books. I was really into the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. If you're looking for like a stress How to Deal with Work Stress book, Miserable at Work. Stop Blaming the Job and Fix What's Really Broken by Dr. Will Miller was really good. I use that as research for my project dealing with mental health and work. I like Patricia Briggs as a writer. Basically, everything she's written is pretty awesome. Dan Brown is one of my faves. I read all his books. The Handmaid's Tale is fucked up, but if you haven't read it, you should. Big Little Lies was good. Also, the TV show was good. Pride and Prejudice, hands down my favorite Jane Austen novel. Also, one of my favorite movies. The Help was really good. But I'd say if I had to pick like my favorite book of all time, The Giver is probably it. Alright, moving on. Because I could probably talk about books forever and ever. Like I said, I read at least anywhere between 30 and 50 books a year. When I was younger, it was way more. But I'm a crazy person when it comes to books. Alright. What is your favorite movie? Closer is my favorite movie of all time. I don't know. It's with Natalie Portman, Julia Roberts, Jude Law, and Clive Owen. Owen? You guys have to watch it. The movie is freaking amazing. One of my favorite movies ever. Also, if you liked, I don't know how everyone who is watching is, but if you ever liked like Panic at the Disco, which they're popular again now, so not such a far off thing to ask. Panic at the Disco and Old School Fall Out Boy, they used to use a lot of quotes from the movie as song titles. So with Panic at the Disco, lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking off her clothes is one of their song titles, and it's one of the quotes from the movie. And then But It's Better If You Do, I think, is also one of them. There's another, I think Fall Out Boy quoted the movie somewhere, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. It's been a while. Anyway, so fun fact. Closer, one of my favorite movies. Also, same as my favorite book, Memoirs of a Geisha. That movie was fantastic. If you haven't watched it, you should. You should read the book first and then watch the movie, because yay. What else do we have here? Who are your favorite YouTubers? I like Tati Westbrook for like non-planner stuff. I also like Kathleen Lights for like makeup related stuff. I like Allie Gooch, I believe her last name is. I'm probably butchering her name, I'm so sorry. I love to watch Clean With Me's, and she's probably one of the first channels that I watched. And she also does Cook With Me's, which are fun. People think it's weird that I like to watch other people clean, but honestly, I'm very like weird. And obviously, if there's dedicated YouTube channels for it, that means that I'm not the only one, right? Let me grab this here. Move it over here. Okay. So, I want to put place somewhere. Ah. I don't know. I have two of them. We'll just put that there. And then over here we'll put her. Oh no. Yeah, that's just gonna stay that way. I broke it. Oh well, the weekend better. What else we got? Oh yeah, I like Views from the Road. She does like recipes. I've tried a few of her recipes. She also does the eating on camera thing, and to try to deal with one of my phobias, which is people chewing. I have started watching those types of channels just because I have a phobia of like people chewing next to me, and I'm trying to get over it because, you know, going out with people and wanting to strangle them because they're chewing too loud is weird. So for planners, I like Andrea Scribble Prints Co. I like Kirsten Plans. I like Jess from J. Crew Plans. Viv loves to plan. Lucas, Planner Boy Jams. I like him. I watch his, which actually he just released one and I should probably be watching it. I also like Lindsay Morgan Plans. She's adorbs. And she's been struggling with some mental health things, and I'm all about her journey. I'm all about the steps that she's taking to better herself. So maybe I want like a, what do I want to do? So I'm putting down my President's Day thing and just trying to figure out how I want to do this. All right. Just because I got it, right? All right, President's Day, that's down. What else do I have on Monday? On Monday, my mom, who broke her wrist, if you guys have been watching, you know, is going back to work this day after being off. Oh, there's some glittery labels. Let's do this half box for that. And I'm gonna use the Munchkin yelling yay to mark that. So, okay. Planner Boy Gems, Lindsay Morgan Plans, J. Crew Plans. All very awesome. Do you speak any languages and how well? English is my second language, so Spanish is my native tongue. So yes, I speak Spanish and I speak English. And because I speak Spanish, I can understand Portuguese and French, some French things, some Italian. So if I ever get lost in these countries, I might come out without wanting to, like, I might be able to, you know, find my way home, basically, because of learning. Where's my Once Forward Club? So yeah, Spanish, English, and then I can understand Portuguese, Italian, and some French because of Spanish. Are you single or taken? I am complicated. It's complicated, all right? Don't judge me. Technically single, but technically I'm getting a new like system for this because this is ridiculous. I hate it. I just saw Andrea redo. Oh, Emily Catherine Plans. I like her too. I just saw Andrea redo Emily's whole entire system, and I was inspired. So I'm using this yay to mark that my mom's going back to work. And then I have it's complicated, some sort of date this day. So maybe. It's not 100%, but maybe. I don't know. Need something bigger. Oh, it's huge. Oh, bright pink. Yes, let's do you. So this is for my for my date, I guess. So, all right. On Tuesday, I don't have anything. Wednesday, I have class, so I'm gonna put up a work label for that. I am off on Tuesday, so I'm most likely gonna do something. I just don't know what that is yet. So what is my idea of a dream date? Honestly, I'm old, guys, so my idea of a fun date is just cooking, eating my food, and watching TV in bed. That is my idea of fun because I'm an old woman. Anyway, what is my, how long was your longest relationship? I don't know, like 2 years. Actually, no, that's a lie. It was on and off for about 2 years, which was annoying. I'm gonna use these Planting Roses dots. Don't really match, but what are you gonna do? What's the next question? How would I describe my fashion sense? I have two. I either have like full up glam, watch out world, or I have hobo. I'm either looking like a hobo with like my hair messy, work clothes, and or I'm looking full on glam, like I look here. Let's see if I find a picture of my glam. So I'm either like full on glam or I look like a hobo. Those are my two looks. And I think that's almost everyone, I guess. So that's me looking like a hobo. It's basically what I look like right now. I'm wearing the same sweater, strangely enough, although it has coffee stains on it. And then my alter ego, which I, don't use too often now that I work nights and I'm always stressed out. So then glam, let's see. Here's Christmas. I'm in pajamas, but my face is all like glammed up, which is funny. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. All right, back to Wednesday when I was trying to find a class label. What's the next question? So my fashion says I'm very, out of all my friends, I think I'm the most fashion forward. Like, I'm actually, I would say I'm my most fashionable of my friends. Like, my friends are always asking me for fashion advice and stuff. And I'm the one who tries risky things and all that good stuff. Where the hell are my class labels? What is my go-to hairstyle? I'll show you. Since we're looking at pictures of me. My go-to hairstyle right now is... There's probably like a bajillion pictures of me. This is my go-to hairstyle right now. Like big poofy ponytail. Or like a top knot. But mostly ponytail because the top knot kind of squeezes my head and I get headaches. So it's either that or just like a top knot at the top of my head. And that's what I do the most, but you know, then when I'm not, I try different things. For fuck's sake, where are my labels? Where are my class labels? When was the last time I used them? Are they? No, because Caress Press had... You know what? I'm gonna pull up the kit I used last week. Yes, because she has class labels that I can use, which I was looking for my Caress Press class labels anyway. And I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so that's that. Class. How many siblings do I have? Ooh, man. Okay. I have 4 brothers and a sister. So 5. Thursday. I have just my 2 TV shows, which are already on here. Friday is my niece's birthday, so I need to put that in here because she deserves a sparkly box of some sort. Let's do this. Should we do a patterned? Yeah, let's do this patterned one. Okay. Is that good? Probably crooked. Okay, let me find my happy birthday foil things. I have pink foil. Should I use pink? Let me use silver just because. Actually, no. Silver? Yeah, everything else is silver, so. So my niece's birthday is Friday. What else do I have going on? What is my go-to fast food order? Well, that's weird. Okay, tacos. When I don't know what to eat and I'm in a rush, I always order either 3 tacos, 3 steak tacos. Mexican style, which means just cilantro and onions and then some green salsa. That's my go-to fast food order, if I am completely honest. Right now I'm looking for princesses because Abby needs a princess. Abby deserves a princess. because she is a little princess. Okay, what else we got? Where's my, oh, it's under here. Okay, do you use a PC or Mac? I have a PC for my laptop, like my older one, but oh, I wish. Well, obviously the one that matches is this one. For Abby's birthday. All right. Anyway. I have all Apple products. Like I have an Apple Watch, I have an iPhone, I have an iPad, as you guys just saw, and then this is an iPad Pro though, so it kind of is my laptop at the same time. Like it has like this cool, you know, little laptop, not laptop, a keyboard. So I use it as my like school laptop because it's very compact and convenient. And then it has like Microsoft Word and Excel and all the things that I would need for school. And then like I have a Mac PC as well that I don't really use that much anymore, but I did before. Your most memorable vacation memory is going to Disney. Always going to Disney. I love Disney. Last year, I went to Disney World with my family in May. Probably the best thing ever, and we're going again in August. So very exciting. This time we're staying at a resort, which is freaking awesome. Okay. What are your morning, evening routines? Morning, for me, technically my morning is now. So I would get up, have some coffee, make some breakfast, and then make myself some dinner for work. At night, which is technically the morning for the rest of the world, I would, so on Saturday is my niece's actual birthday party, so I'm going to mark that as well with a quartered off box. So, quartered off with a squared off box, I should say, not quartered off. What am I saying? All right, so we're gonna put this right here for Abby's actual birthday party. And then I'm gonna find some sort of ice skate situation because it's an ice skating party. I kind of want to go. So my evening routine involves coming home, reading, catching up on what I would have missed, and falling asleep because I kind of want to sleep right now, actually. I wonder if, do I have like Glam Planner ice skating thingies? Sorry if you can hear my neighbors. Honestly, I'm not sorry. It's life. I have neighbors. But you know, whatever, if it bugs you, I'm kind of sorry for that. So in the morning, I just basically try to decompress and relax enough to fall asleep, given my job. Sometimes it's a little harder than others. I'm trying to find like Christmassy type. I need to stock up on these, like, seriously. I feel do I have any bad habits? Man, I don't know. I guess I hate questions like this. I always feel like this is a better question to ask someone who isn't me. Let me see if in here I find something. Numbers. I'm gonna use this date night script. On this day. All right. That I used to smoke, but I quit, so technically not a bad habit anymore. I'm trying to think. What is bad about me? Boy, can of worms, right? Bad habit. I can be a complete, like when I want to, I can really wound people. I am very good with words. And if I am angry, I will use my words to hurt you when I know where to punch, basically. And not necessarily literally punching, but my words can wound. And I know this, so I try to be very careful with them. But sometimes when I let the anger get the best of me, I have a tendency to say things that aren't untrue, but that I probably should not say just out of common courtesy or whatever. So that is a bad habit of mine. Wounding people more than I should because I'm hurt. So I need to stop doing that. Also need to stop overthinking things. Let's see, maybe some scribblers. Yeah. No, come back. Hey, come back. I could have sworn I had like some sort of ice skating situation. Just crazy. Where is the... Coffee monsters. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay. So what else do I... Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I don't know, I'm pretty open about everything, I guess. The anonymity of the internet does that to you sometimes. One thing about me you didn't know. I love to cook. I don't know. I like to cook for people and watch their reactions to my food. Makes me very happy. I guess that's something people didn't know. Maybe you did, but honestly, I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty open about everything on here. I've even talked about my mental health. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one. I'm just gonna use that. And maybe an icon of some sort. All right, that was the last question. Yay. Okay, and I'm almost done. So yeah, actually I am done. That's everything for what I had planned. And this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.